Next item on our agenda is a blueprint update. Dr. Sampson.
Good afternoon, Dr. Townsell, President Cousins, and members of the board. My name is Joe Sampson III, and I am the Blueprint Coordinator for Calvert County. So today, I'm going to provide a status update for the Blueprint for Maryland's Future, specifically the Accountability and Implementation Board, or AIB, the timeline, early childhood education, and expert review teams update. So here on this slide, you'll see an updated list of the Blueprint deliverables through December of this year. MSDE's implementation plan criteria in the 9th grade tracker report on September 1st, the kindergarten readiness assessment on or before October 10th, reporting on the expansion of behavioral health services, technology spending, and student and staff device connectivity by November 1st and November 15th. And by December 1st, the AIB will issue the final draft of the comprehensive implementation plan. CCPS must submit data by public and private pre-K provider, and staff must complete annual behavioral and trauma training, and CCPS must submit a report on the use of federal and state funding, all by December 1st.
Can I interrupt and just ask two quick questions?
Sure.
The 9th grade tracker report, could you explain what is in that and what we're supposed to be reporting on?
So we are reporting on the readiness of our students according to the CCR standard and college and career readiness. And that has actually already been submitted, so we're ahead of the timeline on that.
So this is entering 9th graders. We've reported on whether we believe they're college and career ready or not.
By the time they finish 10th grade. So basically what we need to do is compile a report that says our students are on track to be college and career ready by the time they finish 10th grade.
Okay, so we already know, and we're tracking, and we have regular reporting on that, I guess.
Correct.
Okay. Second question is then on the KRA, we do that already, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so that's not new.
Right.
All right, thanks.
So just some recent updates on the last few AIB meetings in terms of what they entailed. So July 20th was a work session that focused on pillars 3 and 4. July 28th focused on pillar 1. August 4th was a work session that focused on pillars 2 and 5. And today's AIB meeting was on pillars 3 and 4, and it's probably still going on right now, actually. It started at 1 o'clock. The next several slides represent a visual for pillars 1 and 2, specifically the task and the subtask associated with each pillar. So for the purposes of this presentation, I'll highlight just some of the tasks that will be addressed during this school year. The highlighted column on the right-hand side is where we'll focus our attention as it represents this school year. The stars in that highlighted column indicate tasks and subtasks that are mandated by the statute and must be implemented. So task 1.1 talks about expanding full-day pre-K, and the two major things being state and local will share the cost of full-day pre-K for families of 3 and 4-year-old children with incomes up to 300% of the federal poverty level. And then priority for available slots shall be given to 3 and 4-year-olds from low-income families, children with disabilities, homeless youth, and children from homes in which English is not the primary spoken language. All the required tasks and subtasks in this section are related to details required of the pre-K programs, individualized accommodations, evidence-based state-based health and safety standards and the quality ratings associated with those standards. Next slide focuses on task 1.2, and it's about the requirements of the KRA, the Kindergarten Readiness Assessment, and the expectation that it is to be administered on or before October 10th. The next one highlights for Pillar 2. Task 2 mandates that the Maryland Higher Education Commission implement the new Teacher Quality and Diversity Program annually, and that the state budget includes at least $1 million annually to support this program.
So the first section is blank. Does this mean the state has no plan on trying to help attract teachers to Maryland?
No, it just means that there are no mandates in the statute. So we're
But
still
they got all of those sections.
right. So we're still actively addressing every issue or every section in the blueprint, but the ones that are mandated for this particular school year are the ones that have the stars.
Yeah. Okay.
Next slide is section 2.2. This one does not have any requirements for this year, but there is the estimation and expectation that teacher prep programs are revised to identify partner schools that have student bodies reflective of the diversity in the state or the diversity of the area where the college is located. Tasks 2.3 and 2.4 have suggested items for this year. One being that MSDE and AIB should provide school-based administrator leadership training on the blueprint. So school-based administrators will be receiving blueprint training as well. And then the final task in Pillar 2 centers on educator compensation. The two required subtasks in 2.5 are the implementation of a $10,000 salary increase for National Board Certified Teachers by July 1st, and a $7,000 salary increase for eligible National Board teachers working in low-performing schools by July 1st. And Calvert County does not have any low-performing schools according to the criteria set by MSDE. The next section will be a review update on early childhood education. CCPS has 17 pre-K programs across the county, and the respective sites are listed here on this slide. We also have 6 Head Start programs, 2 full-day and 4 half-day, and CCPS currently has no private pre-K providers.
May I ask a question about this page? Do you want? Is it true that we're going to see a reduction in the number of students that we can offer pre-K to because we've made it full day for those schools?
I have not been made aware of that.
You know, when we moved to all-day kindergarten, that's what I was told happened. A reduction in the number of students that we were able to service. And so it seems like the same would be, and maybe because there's an income restriction also for this pre-K.
Well, our pre-K, we don't charge for pre-K, and so there's just a preference in terms
Exactly.
of the selection.
Right.
But the idea, I believe, is that when you partner with the private providers, hopefully that'll mitigate that. But I haven't heard anything about there being an issue with it.
Okay, so do we not know enrollment yet, I guess?
So if I could just add to, we do lose seats in our pre-K when we go from, hold on a minute. We do lose seats when we go from half-day to full day. That is what happens. When we looked at it from the pre-kindergarten office who looks at our seats available in the county, we actually will not lose kids per se because there were always open seats within our programs.
Okay.
We are also coupling our pre-K programs with full-day Head Start programs. So students who are eligible for Head Starts but might not be eligible for pre-K would have the advantage of being able to join in those programs as well. So we think between the full-day Head Start programs and the full-day pre-K programs, and knowing we did have available seats in certain programs last year, that we would be able to still service the same number of students.
Okay. And these 11 half-days, when do they move into full day?
You said, when do they?
Yeah. What,
So we're still working along the timeline set forth in the blueprint. So we have, it's 2024, I believe,
okay.
when that has to happen. So we have some time before they convert.
All right. That's it.
Okay, so the next slide talks about positions to support blueprint implementation. And there are 3 positions, the pre-kindergarten support program specialist position. And this person will assist with implementation and management of the mixed delivery pre-K enrollment process and assisting schools in accreditation and assist pre-kindergarten instructional assistants to gain their Child Development Associate certification and work with private providers on grant applications for 3- and 4-year-old programs. The Early Childhood Supervisor position serves as a manager for programs, student placement, grants, data analysis, and as a blueprint liaison between Head Start, private providers, and the Department of Instruction. The supervisor will collaborate with all content supervisors in the Department of Instruction and the MSDE Early Learning Branch to design, implement, and monitor programs in Calvert County. The Budget and Grant Specialist position will work collaboratively with the Early Childhood Supervisor to support the school system's efforts in the pre-K application process, accreditation, and CDA obtainment for pre-K instructional assistance, while also performing financial analysis, maintenance of grants with the maintenance of the pre-K application and the mixed delivery database. And all 3 positions are in the process of hiring at this time.
I have a quick question. You're hiring them now, so were they budgeted for the this current school year?
Yes, and 2 of them are 18-month positions, and those candidates were made aware in that process. And one of them is a year position with the ability to apply for up to 3 years.
Thank you.
Will these positions be funded by the restricted budget, or will it be included as general funds?
So the budget and grant specialists and the pre-kindergarten program specialists are specifically grant funded. They were given through the pre-K grant additional funding in order to create those positions. The early childhood supervisor is part local and part grant. There was a shift before Ms. Hutchins left, with 2 teachers going into a grant, being serviced by the grant, so that half of the supervisor's salary could then come out of local budget.
So once the grant funding ends, is there a plan to shift the funding over to the general funds? Or do you foresee that the positions will no longer be needed?
So we will continue to evaluate the funding that we're getting from the state through grants and make a determination at the time when the grants run out whether or not that position can continue in the local budget.
Okay, the next slide is an update on the application process used this year for pre-kindergarten registration. We're currently utilizing the Child Plus system to take online applications. These applications are processed and families are offered spots for school year 22-23. And again, that is based on their income level, which is based on the federal poverty level, as stated earlier. So with these last few slides, I'll provide an overview, process, and purpose of the expert review teams as mandated in the blueprint. Review teams will consist of 6 trained experts who will use established protocols and review causes of student performance trends behavioral health services, and blueprint implementation. A rubric for this work was developed based on best practice research and engagement with stakeholders across the state. So the pilot process for this had the reviewers going into classrooms and then doing interviews with parents and students in focus groups to determine the causes for those issues. And they were deployed to schools affected by the COVID-19 pandemic. As I stated before, there's a rubric that they would go by, which is not public at this time because it's still in the pilot phase. And there are 10 indicators within 4 domains and 23 measures in that pilot rubric. The 4 domains are curriculum and instruction, student support, educator support, and management and operations. So as stated earlier, 6 experts will visit a school, 3 reviewers will go and do classroom instruction for the day, and 3 will facilitate parent and student focus group interviews. After the observations and interviews, they come together for consensus and then debrief to identify initial findings. The length of the school visits span 1 to 2 days, which is determined by the size of the school. So prior to the on-site visit, a pre-meeting occurs where central office staff and school leadership meet with the review team members to prepare for the visit. On-site schedule and agenda are established and shared. Any additional information or documents for the visit are shared. Observations last for at least 20 minutes per class and follow that research-based protocol. And interviews also follow a research-based protocol with defined questions. And then the review team will engage in that verbal debrief with the central office staff and school leaders to discuss next steps. After the visit, a draft report is completed with a chance for the school personnel to talk about factual information that could be included in an appendix. And then the report is finalized. The final report is sent to the school, to the district office, and then published on MSDE's website. So the impact of this on CCPS, this will affect us in the near and distant future because it will allow, the expert review team process will allow us to be a support for closing achievement gaps and then collaborating with other educators across the state. It'll help us with models of instructional best practices and then provides us also with the potential for rethinking or reimagining professional development across our district, and then offering us a range of perspectives because each of our review team members in Calvert County holds a different position. So just having those different perspectives as we come together will be helpful in developing as we move forward in Calvert County. Any questions?
Any further questions?
Yep. So I read that 400 applications had been received to become an expert, and 120 were hired. Do you know if any from our system?
We have 4 in Calvert
You
County.
said 4. Okay,
Yes.
I wasn't sure. Okay. And they get a little stipend, but, so that means that we have to release them and sub for them, right? Provide subs if, while they're on their visits.
Any of the teachers would receive substitutes for their visits.
Right. And how far in advance do you think that a school will know when they've been chosen to be reviewed?
5 weeks.
5 weeks, okay. And it'll probably be a while before they get down here, right?
Yes, because there's going to be 50 schools that'll be reviewed during this school year, 2 in the fall, and then the other 48 in the spring. And Calvert County probably won't be on that first year list.
Right.
based on the way that they ranked the schools to be observed during this cycle.
Right, yeah, it says they're chosen based on learning loss, overall proficiency, and achievement gaps. So we're right up there with everybody on achievement gaps, but I think we've done is a little bit better, in the other areas. So, well, I fully support this whole, the idea behind these review teams, just spreading best practices, identifying best practices and spreading them around makes so much sense. So I hope we can really take advantage of it in our system.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.